Alright, welcome back to the Dark Souls walkthrough. We just killed the second bell, Quelaag, the crazy little witch lady. Now we're gonna move on to the next place we go, which is Sen's Fortress. There is one other thing we could do, but we need 20,000 souls to do it, so we might not do that just yet. So what you're gonna do is not step on this trap right here. Go forward, piss off the snake people, and then run straight back and let those things hit them. These guys are kind of a pain. Usually the best way to kill them is just to parry them, but a lot of their attacks are kind of hard to time, so. If you can do that and be in a parryable position. Backstabs work great too. I think they'll die in one hit from the scythe. Yep. So if you've been following the walkthrough exactly and have the stats all exactly right, then they'll die that easily. There is one cool item over here. Alright, this place can be kind of a nightmare your first time going through it. Literally, there's guillotines flying around and everything like that. There's a lot of traps here that'll really mess your life up if you get hit by them. Okay. Like I said, best way to kill these guys is to parry them. If you're bad at parrying, I would really recommend just practicing it for Dark Souls 1, getting better at it, because there's a lot of places where you really need to just know how to do it. Okay. You're gonna go up here. I'm gonna kill this guy. Ooh, that was a close one. If you're really careful, you can't just roll by him, step on the switch. Sometimes it'll actually hit that idiot. Other times it'll do that. So, slice and dice him up. Now, we want to fall down there to get a couple of cool things. Actually, just one cool thing. So what you're going to want to do is equip your Rusted Iron Ring. Very carefully run over here and stop. The reason we went up there first and killed that snake guy is because that lightning guy will just keep shooting at you pretty much forever. It's super annoying. Sometimes if you're lucky you can land a hit on one of these guys, but you know, don't count on it in Dark Souls. Fish for a backstab. Backstab. Just keep going after the snake people. This next part we're going to want to have full Estus for. There's a whole bunch of these stupid Titanite demons down here. This one will usually aggro first. You might as well just two-hand on this guy, because you can't really block any of his attacks with your shield, so, yeah. Okay, really? This is why I hate these guys. Their tail does just as much damage as their stupid weapon does. Doesn't make any sense. But, get some Demon Titanite. And there's 3 others down here. There's a couple cool items over there. There's like a scythe you can get. Not the same as this one. It's a different kind of scythe, but we're actually just going to skip it because it's not that great. Instead, what we're going to do is go way up this ladder. There's a really cool ring you can get up here, as well as a secret passageway. There's a few little secret passageways in this place. Appropriate, I suppose. Seeing as how, yeah, so large soul Proud Knight, and yeah, we're gonna go up here first, then we'll come back down that way. If you go up here, if you'll remember, there's a little cutscene after we killed the second Bell of Awakening, or Quelaag, and there's a big giant that like opened a door for us. It was this guy. You might think, oh, he opened the door for us, we should be nice to him, but no. You want to kill this guy, because... Alright. Don't get kicked by him. don't lock onto this guy. What you really want is him to just start. He'll do this kind of crazy punching attack where he just goes kind of nuts for a while. That's what you want him to do, but you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Ow. Okay, fine, kick me. See if I care. Come on. You really only want to get one attack at a time on this guy, because if he does hit you, he can combo and chain into a lot of other attacks, so it'll just mess your life up. There you go, that's what you really want him to do, is that attack. It's kind of scary, don't get hit by it, and then he'll fall down. And you can just beat him up. The reason we come over here and beat this guy up is for the Titanite chunk. We're going to want that later on. It's vital to upgrade things from like plus 10 to plus 14, so well worth your time. So now we come back over here, land on a few pots. Okay, gold serpent ring is in a different place than I originally thought. There's a couple spots in here that you can just like sprint straight through, and the timing just works out perfectly for whatever reason that you can make it. Be careful with that, because if those things knock you off, you tend to just die. Sometimes those traps reload, sometimes they don't. And remember the little mimic thing, if it looks like the little chain to the right looks like a U, then it's safe. If it looks like an N, then it's not safe. Easy way to remember that. Laugh at this guy as he gets hit by a boulder. Laugh at him as he gets hit by another boulder. See, wasn't that funny? Hilarious. Now this guy, you're going to want to just do a plunging attack on. We're attacking him because we will come back later. Okay, don't miss the parry. Okay. And you can just use the tried and true, let him hit your shield, and then stab him in the face. It usually works pretty well here. So wait until the boulder goes by, then sprint up to about here, and then fall down. Make sure you roll when you land, it's usually a safe bet. Talk to this poor fool. He says, oh no, I'm too fat, can't run past the boulders. I might try rolling, but my head would spin. Yeah. That's like the only direction you'll ever get in Dark Souls, pretty much. Sprint past the boulders or roll through them. You can roll through them, but it's fairly difficult and not like guaranteed to work usually, so I'd recommend just waiting for it to go by and to harness your inner Indiana Jones and run by it. And again, this is another place where a lot of the timings just work out perfectly, that you can usually make it up to cool places. And if you go up here, you get your Ring of Steel Protection. We're actually going to put the Havel's ring back on. There we go. I have a quick roll. And you're going to go through the fog wall. I believe there's a bad guy right in here. Yes, there's another trap right there. What you want to do is roll by it, go over here. Hopefully that guy will get hit by a couple of them. And if you're having trouble parrying these guys, you can just circle around them like that, and you'll eventually get them. So wait right here for the boulder to go by. This is another time when the timing works out just perfectly. You kind of just gotta trust the game. And turn left. Oh! I got stuck on the wall for like a second there, so I got hit. Fun times. So, this cool contraption lets you shoot boulders down whatever hole you want. So that way, it'll go outside. And you kind of just want to shoot one each way. That one goes over there. That one will actually go to where we dropped down and killed that snake before. So what we're going to do is drop one down there. Then we're going to turn it back. Da, 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 da. If you heard very carefully right there, you might have heard that boulder smash through a wall. So we're going to go all the way down here. And we're going to find another NPC, Big Hat Logan. I'm almost positive you need the master key to get this guy out, so that's why I always recommend getting that as your starting item. It's really useful in a couple different spots. He says, hey, I'll meet you back at Firelink Shrine. And then you're like, oh, alright, fine. If you open this one, it looks kind of sketchy walking in here, but if you just walk straight forward, you usually won't fall. But, you know, it is Dark Souls, so bad things can happen sometimes. And then you get the Soul of a Hero, Big Hat Logan. We're going to meet up with him in a few other places too. And you go up here. And you'll discover the boulders are once again falling. Somebody is messing with the switch. So we're just going to go back the way we came in. Wait for the boulder to roll by. Now we're going to actually make this sprint this time. Ah, see? Told you you could make it. And we want the boulders to be going that way. So, push this thingy a couple times. Now, there is some cool stuff you can get, but we're not doing a complete walkthrough, so if you want to beat Sen's Fortress and finish it, just go this way. Watch out for floor traps. Those are actually kind of prevalent in the Dark Souls games. There's a bunch of those in Dark Souls 3. And you're going to run across another scary place. So just kind of wait till they start going, sprint into them, and just walk through like that. Parry this guy. Then you're going to sprint up here. Say, hi, snake person. Stab him a couple times with your scythe. Do be careful on this one. There's a guy shooting stuff at you, so you kind of just want to sprint through it. There's another trap right there. Just shoot things at you. Ouch. There's actually a lightning bolt from that snake over there. The big jerk. And you're gonna walk off this ledge right here. And this is why you watch walkthroughs right here, because you will never find this bonfire by yourself. And that's the only bonfire in Sen's Fortress, by the way. Without that one, you'd have to run through the entire thing, get all the way to the very top of it, get to the boss. But now, we can just go over here. So this time we're going to go over here, and there's a Boulder Knight and an item over here, I believe. Hello. So just whack him with the scythe a few times. And there's another one over here. The Boulder Sword is actually really good, but it is impossible to get. It's like a 1% drop rate. Large Titanite Shard, pretty cool, pretty cool. And the Flamestone Plate Ring, so that just boosts fire resistance. It's alright. We're gonna get a much better one later on that boosts lava resistance, actually, so you can just walk in lava. Pretty weird. These robes I'm wearing, too, actually give you a lot of fire resistance, because they belong to some fire witch or something. There's a whole thing of lore behind Dark Souls, but to get into it, you really just gotta read all the item descriptions. Personally, I always found that to be a little boring. So, if you're hearing things blowing up right now, it's because of that idiot up there is throwing fiery boulders at us like a jerk. So we're just gonna run all the way over there. And if you stop moving at all, you will just get hit, and it sucks a lot. So, smack that guy in the face. He will chase you if you don't kill him. And that's never fun. So, now we're gonna go over here. And that is like a shortcut you can unlock to go down, but if you found the bonfire, that's a lot better shortcut. And don't go too slow on this. Don't fall, but don't go too slow either, because as you can see, that guy is throwing fiery boulders at you still. So let's go take care of him. Again, you might as well just two-hand your weapon, because you can't actually block any of his attacks with your shield. Only takes like 4 hits to kill these guys. Yeah. So, kill that guy, and you'll get your next Titanite chunk. Those are really rare and hard to find in this game. There are a couple like NPCs, or not NPCs, but enemies that drop those pretty regularly, but they're kind of difficult to find. So you go over here, and hey, look at that, Iron Tarkus. You can summon a phantom. Pretty cool, right? He will help you out a little bit. So this is the boss room right here. There are actually a few more things we're going to do before we go in there. Well, actually we're just going to kill the boss. This is just a walkthrough for how to beat the game. There are other walkthroughs that go through how to get every little item in the game, but we're not going to bother with it. You really don't even need a summon for this boss, but might as well. So, Power Within makes your health go down slowly, but it also boosts your attack by like 40%, so well worth it. Wait for this guy to get close to you. If you fight him on that bridge over there, he tends to knock you off. He looks really scary, but just treat him like the giants before. And don't walk on. Just kind of walk through his legs. He does try to knock you off a lot. And if you hit him enough, he'll just fall over. And you and the Iron Tarkus will make short work of him. So, now he's dead. Drink some more Estus, and you get some humanity from using a summon. How nice. So, touch this weird thing of light, then you'll get abducted by some gargoyles, and they'll take you to Anor Londo, which is where we'll start the next episode. So until next time, goodbye.